Back.
Okay.
We're back.
We got another fantastic topic that Kobe found to make me feel really excited about Arizona.
I do. Okay. Before we do that, I'm going to do an icebreaker really quick. Hold on.
You want to do the icebreaker? Should we introduce ourselves?
Oh, yes. I'm Jacoby.
And I'm Heather.
And together we make a
Jether!
You're listening to Jether and stuff. Here we are again. If you're on Twitch and you're still listening,
Thanks.
hey.
Hey.
Hi, we're back.
How
Yay.
you doing?
How you doing? All right. I already know the answer to this question, but I'm going to ask it anyways because it popped up on the Icebreaker app. Do you like horror movies? Why or why not?
Love them.
I know that you love them.
I love them. I like the anticipation of them. I also love, a lot of time horror movies are a little mysterious.
Yes.
And I like to figure it out.
I like to figure it out too. I don't like movies that are just like jump scares and that's it because that's dumb.
Like I like more of a dramatic horror movie.
Yeah.
But a lot of time, and Thor could back me up because he's kind of on here.
Mm-hmm.
I usually call it in the first 5 to 10 minutes of the horror movie of who is going to be the bad guy, who's actually the killer in this thing. And I am usually right.
I love it when I'm surprised.
Oh, me too. I'm just not very often, though. I usually call it out pretty quick.
One of the movies.
She usually calls it, and even if it's so off the wall.
I know. There's been times when he's just like, there's no way in hell that's right. And like, how is that a bad guy? He's like, cop. That's the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's the bad guy. And he was believing me for a minute. And then the second movie, because it was like a 3-parter movie.
It was that Fear Street. Or
it was Fear Street.
Oh.
We tried to get you to watch it, remember?
I watched it.
Did you watch all 3 of them?
Yes, I did.
So you know the cop she's talking about.
Yes, I do.
I called him out in the first
Yes.
movie.
Yes.
Like in the opening scene in the mall. I called it out that guy was bad.
Yep.
And we didn't get it confirmed till the 3rd fucking movie.
That was pretty good, actually. I like that one because it
I
was
did
a
too.
mystery.
It was a major
The
mystery.
one movie that really got me was The Sixth Sense. Because I did not see it.
No, I did not,
did
see
not
that.
see
And you
it.
know what? When you look back at it,
You're like, duh.
he only sees dead people. The kid sees dead people.
Yeah.
And no one.
And you knew he got hurt. And like, yeah, I know. That was bad. God, that was bad.
I didn't get that one.
I didn't get it.
But I was like a kid when I saw it.
Yeah.
I was younger.
Well, I wasn't a kid. I was an adult because I'm older than you. But
Not much. Like, I think
I
I was
didn't
like
get it.
middle school, high school.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good movie, though.
It was a good movie. I've actually never watched it again, though.
Once you know, it kind of ruins it because you already know.
But like horror movies, I like to watch almost like I have certain horror movies I watch every single year.
Yeah.
And then Thor and I always find new ones to watch every year, too. Probably one of my favorites were the babysitter one.
Oh, God. We watched the second one first.
Yeah, we didn't know it was the
'cause it
second
didn't say
one.
sequel
It
or
didn't
anything.
say
What
Babysitters
movie
2.
was it? The Babysitter?
I don't remember.
Was
the
it
exact
Adventures?
name of
No, it
it.
wasn't Adventures of Babysitter. It was a horror movie, Babysitter. But it was actually fucking hilarious at times. I mean, like, so basically in the first movie, all these kids die
Yeah.
because they're trying to kill another kid and they just all die in the process. And then in the second movie, they all come back
Oh, shit.
because if they're able to kill this guy again or do it, then they all come back to real life.
Oh, okay.
But it was just so funny. I mean, like the kid actually gets laid in the movie, and they're like, "Man, I'm not even mad that you killed me now, dude. Oh, that's
Oh, that's
amazing.
hilarious.
Way to go!" Because like the kid's like a virgin through the
Oh my
first 2 movies.
God.
But it's hilarious. Are you trying to find it?
Yeah, the babysitter, and I don't know what the second one was called.
Oh, I might have to watch it.
It's really funny. You have to watch it in October. It's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you watched the woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window yet?
No, because I keep forgetting the name. You have to.
It's fucking funny.
You're gonna have to actually. You sent me. You have to send it to message
I
it.
did. I
But
did
I know.
message it
I
to
know.
you.
But the problem is you texted it to me, and we text like so much.
I know.
So I think
Can't
if it's a
ever find
message, because you
anything.
and me message usually in our 4.
Yeah.
So if you met privately, messaged me that.
Okay, I will do
Like,
that because
that would be easier.
When we text, there's so many texts you can't.
That's
ever
why
find
you
anything.
can't find my stuff. If it's a picture, that's easy. You can just pull up a picture and just scroll.
Yeah.
But not a text.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
All right.
So you have to resend me all the shows I'm supposed to watch.
Okay. Now, again, since you're moving to Arizona,
Okay. Yes.
scariest things in Arizona. These are real things.
Yeah, these got that spooky
Not-
haunts.
Ghost things. Okay.
This is stuff that's really happened.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Okay. Number 1.
What's the now? Are these in any order, or are they like the scariest thing or the least scariest?
No,
and
I don't think
scariest?
there's an order.
Okay,
There's no order.
all right.
Bark scorpions.
Yeah, I they're on the top 10 of the most like
They
animals that
are-
can kill you, but you have to have a pretty weak immune
They're
system.
the smallest ones, but their venomous sting extremely painful, and it is fatal to infants, elderly people, and those with weak immune systems.
Exactly. So I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if I'm gonna have the same relationship with the what is it called, a bark scorpion?
A bark scorpion.
Am I gonna have the same relationship with them I have with black widows?
Well, you know, it says they can crawl into your couch cushions and your bed sheets. So just be careful. Okay.
Well, honestly, what will happen down there
Oh, interesting fact.
about the bark scorpion?
Yes.
That they like me?
They glow under a black light.
No.
I hate black lights.
Oh my God.
So I guess there's a thing down there. You usually actually have your house sprayed for scorpions and those kind of
Okay.
things, and it's done monthly.
Okay.
So we'll be doing that
All
anyway.
right.
I think I met someone through work who
fucking black
his
light
brother
out.
or cousin or something owns a business that does that. So
Okay, well,
Yeah.
we'll compare prices because I got one in mind too.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. The next one is a Gila monster.
A Gila.
That's a lizard, right?
It is a lizard.
See, I've done my research on this stuff. You're probably not going to scare me with any
They're
of this
about
stuff.
1 foot long. They are venomous.
Yes.
And when they bite you, apparently they have a very stubborn grip, and then they chew you while they inject you with their venom.
Oh, yeah.
But it's rarely fatal.
Yeah, it's
when
just
they bite
painful.
you. Yeah. Yeah.
A really big mosquito
Coyotes.
We got those here.
Yep. We're used to the coyotes.
Yeah. What's their big beef? Why are they dangerous?
Let's see.
'Cause they get
It
your
says it's
animals to
not
chase
so
them.
much the coyote itself, but they're increasingly being encountered because humans are encroaching on their habitat.
Of course.
So they're popping up in suburbs and golf courses and stuff where you wouldn't normally see wild animals because they don't have any place else to go.
Well, and that's just kind of the thing. So you're going to have to learn how to share or maybe
Yeah.
stop populating their areas.
I've seen them in downtown Bothell, which is very populated. It's like, what the heck are you doing here?
Trying to find food.
You're
Yeah.
like, dude, you're not supposed to be here.
Well, where are they going to go? That used to be their home, and now it's a house.
Now it's a golf course.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Humans
coyotes.
got to golf. Sorry, coyotes.
Yeah. Okay.
Next one. Dust storms.
Yeah, I've actually was it Kathy? No, that was talking about the flash flooding. The dust storm supposedly, yeah, you want to not be driving.
Yes. It
You want to
says,
get out of that and be inside.
Yeah. The monstrous dust storms roll across the desert, a rolling wave of hundreds of feet high and miles long that devours the landscape. Ugh.
Yeah.
They most occur in July and August between 4 and 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Flash floods.
Yeah.
Flash floods.
Yeah.
Well, we heard about it.
See, I already know all this stuff so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been very prepared. Do you realize if we would sound pretty scary in Washington too if we look this up
Yeah.
for Washington?
We should look it up for Washington.
Let's do it. We're
Okay,
cruising
after
through here
this-
pretty quick.
After this, we'll look it up for Washington.
Okay.
Okay. Cliffs.
Everywhere has cliffs.
It's like the Grand Canyon and stuff. Okay, don't fall off a cliff. That should be pretty easy not to do.
Yeah,
I would think.
it's not on my bucket list to
Okay,
do that.
all right.
So I'm not planning on falling off any
Let's
cliffs.
don't do that.
No, I'm not planning that.
Oh, meteor strikes.
Yeah, that could be anywhere.
Apparently, Arizona is like a hot spot for meteor craters for some reason. So,
Maybe it's that canyon, the Grand Canyon.
yeah, maybe.
They're like, I
Maybe.
just want to go in that canyon.
Okay, just meteors hit there for
Okay.
some reason.
Okay. Has people died from meteor strikes? This is a new one. I haven't heard of
This
this.
is like, let's see, it's like 50,000 years ago.
Oh,
A meteor hit 160 feet across, a mile wide, like 600-foot crater
Don't look up.
So yeah, if that happens, any life within 10 miles is instantly killed by the shock wave. So just FYI.
Good to know.
Okay.
Watched a really dumb movie with Leo DiCaprio, I think it is. Leonardo. And it's called Don't Look Up, and they find this like.
Oh, I watched that. I watched that. That was
I
fucking
had-
hilarious.
I had to watch it like 3 times because I kept falling asleep on it.
That was so funny.
Is that the
ending
one
was
that
so
they're?
ridiculous.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
telling me.
The
So that was one of the
meteors-
one you told me I
yes.
need to watch. So you have to message
the
me that.
meteor's coming, but nobody like fucking
No one
believes
cares.
them.
The
Like they're
president,
like,
oh my god, the president is the most
The
ridiculous
president is-
character I've
yes.
ever seen in a
like
show.
we're just gonna sit on this for a little
Yeah.
bit.
We're just gonna see what
They're
happens.
the Earth is
Yeah.
gonna be annihilated. We're just gonna sit on it.
Oh.
Okay. And I'm like, that would actually happen.
That's what happened in our country. They probably have a treaty with it.
Wrong way drivers is an issue.
That's an issue in Wenatchee.
In 2019, more than 1,000 incidents involving wrong way drivers were reported
In 1920.
in 2019.
Oh, 2000.
Yeah.
Well, did they just make one-way
The
roads? then?
Arizona Department of Transportation spent $2.1 million installing wrong way signs. Because you guys don't know how to drive down there.
Well, they don't have to take driver's
I'm not
ed.
surprised. There's some pretty
Oh my
stupid
They don't
God.
have to take driver's ed to get their license.
They actually have implemented a wrong way vehicle alert system with cameras and stuff that tells people when they're driving the wrong way on the freeway.
Well, see, it doesn't sound like they're doing that bad now in 22.
Oh my God.
That's great.
Oh, so pay attention.
Don't go the wrong
Okay.
way. You know,
Look
I
out for headlights.
Yeah,
I
if
am
they're coming
directional
at you, then
challenged.
you're going the wrong way. Tether's directionally challenged.
I'm probably going to go the wrong way, you guys. I'm not going to die from a bark scorpion. I'm going to die from a head-on.
You are. No, this is what it's going to be.
What is this one?
Drivers in the rain. Newsflash. Phoenix isn't Seattle.
Yep.
The annual rainfall is 7 inches.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, but when it happens all at once.
Yeah.
That's what we heard.
Yeah.
Supposedly the roads are supposed to be like rivers too.
It happens in March, which is, when you guys are moving.
Wait, I thought flash flooding was in the summer.
On average, March is the wettest month.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Welcome to Arizona, Thor.
Oh, I
It's only
don't
rained
really
there a couple
think
times and it hasn't been no flash flooding.
this next one, I really don't think that it's a deterrent for anyone. I don't really think you're going to care at all.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Relatively unsuccessful professional sports teams.
Thor. Thor, we can't move to Arizona now.
Nah, we
They
don't
are
watch sport
relatively
teams.
unsuccessful professional sport teams.
The
Okay.
Phoenix Suns
but
aren't
now
good?
now we can see like the Mariners play for really cheap.
That's
Phoenix-
what it
yes,
is.
you
We
can.
actually can watch games for really cheap. So this is actually a positive. Who cares the home team don't
So
win?
you have Phoenix Suns, Arizona Cardinals, Arizona Diamondbacks, and Arizona Coyotes.
Coyote.
What are the
What's a
Coyotes? Is that the
Coyote?
hockey
I
team?
don't know. Maybe.
They have every team, though. I mean, you could literally see everything. They have, what's the football?
Oh, it says, to be fair, the Phoenix Mercury have won 3 WNBA titles, and Arizona Rattlers had won several championships while playing football indoors.
So what's their football team
Arena
down
football.
That's not the Diamondbacks. That's the baseball.
It's the
Cardinals? Oh, it's Cardinals.
yes.
Cardinals is their football team.
Diamondbacks is the baseball.
Diamondback is baseball. Suns
Yeah.
is the basketball. I get okay. And I'm assuming that other one's
I'm
hockey.
guessing that's not a deterrent.
No, we don't give a fuck about sports.
And so it's like,
I didn't even watch one football game this year until I went to Super Bowl at Kobe's.
yeah.
I didn't even watch that.
I know.
It
You were at
says-
golf.
It says, interesting fact, there's always next year.
I was watching people play golf.
Yeah.
That's how much I want to watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Thor was watching fucking golf.
And well,
But
the
it was
PGA.
live. It was
It
live.
was live. It was pretty interesting.
And it was like
All
a
right.
party. Is that it?
Oh
That
my
was
God.
it.
Let's find Washington.
All
It was
right,
a
hold
huge
on.
Party.
Guess what didn't come up on that? Tarantulas, spiders of any kind.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't come up.
I bet it comes up for Washington.
Washington.
Let's
Oh,
see.
I can't spell Washington.
Yeah, we have black or brown recluses and black
Washington.
widows.
Those are both in
Creepy.
Arizona too.
Yeah.
I was actually thankful that Black Widow was down there because I would miss
This
it.
is just haunted places.
It's not finding the most dangerous things.
No, Washington.
Just like type exactly how the Arizona was.
I did, and it just came up with haunted stuff.
What?
State creepy things.
The most dangerous
It's just giving me haunted
things
stuff.
in Washington State.
Let's see.
I got it. Well, it has the most dangerous animals. 9 terrifying things in Washington that just might kill you.
Driving.
I got one.
Yeah. Okay.
Here.
Oh.
There's 9 of them.
Okay.
Most dangerous things. It doesn't say they're all animals. It just says that just might kill you.
9 terrifying things in Washington that can kill you.
Is that kind of like the Phoenix, the Arizona one?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. The big one. If you live in
Northbound I-5.
Seattle,
Northbound I-5.
massive earthquake could literally kill everyone.
I was in that last big earthquake in Seattle.
Yeah, it was.
Were
too.
you?
Yes.
It was huge.
It was huge. It was. I was in Linwood, so we were 15 miles north of Seattle where it happened.
Now, if all of these things are just about Seattle,
You're fine.
then I'm fine.
But I bet you wildfires is on there, and that's not
so
in Seattle.
far, earthquake.
That was so. Thor and I were separated during that time. Like
gnarly.
not like separated like legally or anything, but like I was working and he
She
was
at
at the
work and I was at
apartment,
home.
and he was freaking out because he could not get a hold of me.
Our chandelier
shit.
was shaking so hard it was almost hitting the ceiling on both
Oh my
sides.
God.
And
I was at work with 27 children that were 4 years old.
oh,
And my my teacher aide was in the kitchen getting their snacks for them. So I was alone with the 27 when this happened. And all I could remember,
What year was this?
this was in the year 2000.
I was gonna say right after we started there.
And then I was at the same place when 9/11 happened. Like I was working when 9/11 happened. All his teachers
I
stopped.
think we felt that one over here.
Yeah, it was huge.
I was at work at the paper, and I remember the building shook a little bit, and we're like, oh,
that was
I
weird.
think that was an earthquake.
Well,
Oh, well.
we were a brick building, and I was watching. I was like, oh my god, the walls were like swaying. I was freaking out, and I just kept screaming at the kids, "Get on their table! Get on their table!" This is before I knew you're not supposed to get on their table, and none of them were. They were all
I
terrified.
thought
So
you're supposed to get on the table.
no, you'll get smashed.
You're supposed to get in the door.
Like a door.
A doorway,
or
or
bathtub.
say there's a big heavy desk.
If it's a metal bathtub.
If you're like by a big desk, like a wood or a nice piece of furniture or a bed, don't go under it, beside it.
Yeah.
So then when the ceiling caves in, you have like a pocket.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. Don't get under it because it's going to crush you. But if you're beside it and you stay low, you might be
Yeah.
fine. But it's better to go outside.
Yeah.
But
I'd prefer to be outside.
I was bowling those kids under there. I'd like because none of them moved. I was like grabbing them, like I don't know, sliding them on the ground. And I remember just laying on top of like 3 of them.
Oh my God.
It was so scary.
Protect you.
By the way, Eniac gets earthquakes all the time.
I never
I
hear
hear it,
about
but
it.
I've never felt it.
I've
never
only
felt
I have felt 2 of them in the 8 years we lived there.
Yeah.
But they were very small. Usually you fill them up on the Eniac River Road because they'll talk about it a lot. But supposedly your friend,
Dave. I
Dave.
used to get a lot of texts from him. Did
And
you
he-
feel that?
yeah, because he would.
Because he watches the seismograph. Like
He's very
website
into
all the
it.
time. And it's just like, you just got a 3.5. And I'm just like,
Well,
I
I
feel
feel it. But there's predicting that because Eniac's on a fault,
Oh, yeah.
that
yeah.
there will be a big one in this area eventually. So it's coming, Kobe.
It's coming.
It's coming. You will feel that one.
I
That's why
will.
we have all the weird shaped mountains around.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what comes after the earthquake?
Well, there is flooding, but that's
The
in.
tsunami.
The tsunami.
Oh, and that's coming too.
Yeah.
But you're
So,
okay over
but
here because of the
again,
mountains. If you're on
you
this
live
side,
in Seattle,
And you got a huge mountain.
well, I
But-
think the tsunami could be coming. I think that would take over that whole western side.
yeah, it won't come over the mountain.
No, it's not going to come from the mountain, but I think even like Linden, Bellingham,
It could.
Mount
If-
Vernon
if
for
it's-
sure.
If it's big enough, it sure
Anything that
could.
side of the Cascades. Most
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say anything on that western side would get that tsunami.
Yeah, yeah.
Guess what? Arizona, not tsunami.
Number 3, landslides.
And that just happened over in Monroe, remember, where all those people
Yeah.
died. That was
Yeah.
so sad.
Again, west side.
Yeah, all this is in the west side.
West side.
That's
But the
poor construction
earthquakes,
too, though.
could be over here.
They could be over here, Earth, but no
It's
tsunami.
been a long time coming.
Oh, number 4,
What is this one?
cougars.
Oh, I just love them.
I know.
Older chicks will take you out.
They.
That I really wish you would have said that into the microphone because that was hilarious.
I know you heard it.
I heard it, but I bet you that all the guests.
Here, so I'm sure they heard
It's
it too.
yeah. Anyways, they can be in residential neighborhoods. I've never seen one.
I've seen multiple.
But they're so cute.
They're just a big kitty.
They're just a big kitty.
And I've never actually seen one be aggressive. The only ones I've seen on walks is they're like sunning themselves in an orchard,
Yeah.
probably waiting for a deer to come through.
They're just big kitties.
It's just a kitty cat. If one attacked, I just scratch its ear.
Okay, number 5. This one's dumb.
Yeah, because it's on this side of mountains. I bet.
Coyotes?
No, because it doesn't happen. Tornadoes.
Oh.
When have you ever seen a fucking tornado?
There's no tornado. What does it
Closest
say
thing I've
about
seen to
that?
that is like a 5-foot
Where
high
the
whirl.
fuck is a
Says,
tornado?
I think we're kidding. Tornadoes in Washington are rare, but they do happen.
When?
In
They're only like 5 foot high. They
1972,
ain't gonna take you out.
a deadly tornado struck Vancouver, killing 6 people. Again, Vancouver,
That's on the other side of the mountains.
not here.
No,
That's almost Portland, Oregon.
Oh.
that's
Okay.
pretty much Oregon.
Number 6,
Okay.
volcanoes.
Okay.
We have had a volcanic eruption.
yes.
All
And Mount
right.
St. Helens
Mount
is
St. Helens
still
blew.
active. It's still active.
2 of us here
So,
remember it, I'm sure.
oh, I remember it.
I was alive.
I know.
I just was
That's
not
why I say
born.
I know you don't remember it.
I was a month away from
I
living
remember it like
in the
snowed
outside.
in like June or whatever. It,
I
like,
was
what
playing
the heck
out-
is that gray snow?
I was out. So we were outside. And my mom's like, we have to go in the house. You can't play outside anymore." I'm like, "Why?" Because like the
The
ash,
ash.
and you
We
can't
had
breathe
like
in the
3
ash.
inches or 4 inches of ash on everything.
We
It was
didn't. We didn't
so-
hardly have any over here.
We're
But
in Wenatchee,
yeah.
East Wenatchee area. But,
well, Chelan, we didn't
remember it.
really. We didn't have much. You could
Okay.
barely see any. But I
It
just
was
remember I couldn't play
crazy.
outside. I was mad.
Oh yeah, breathing that in would not be good.
No.
No.
But yeah, I remember we.
Well, so far, none of these are too bad. None of them have been that bad, actually, for both states,
Okay,
really.
number 7,
Okay.
serial killers.
There's been a
We've actually
couple
had quite a
through
few
here.
come-
Ted Bundy, Green River.
Isn't that the same guy?
No,
No.
those are two different ones. I just
different.
watched like a mini series on the most famous serial
had
killers
some
in this
gnarly ones
country.
in this- in this.
And yes, Washington is a magnet.
For serial killers.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
luckily, none of us are actually in that platform for them because we're not young girls.
No. So
And that's- is what they all
I'm
go
not
for.
a target for
Or
that.
prostitutes. That was another one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Green
Yeah.
River was the prostitute, but they were young girls.
Yeah.
Plus, Kobe and I don't fit the bill of that. We're
No.
bigger than most of these serial killers.
Yeah, and we have weapons.
Yeah, they picked their targets.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
They watch their targets, but yeah.
Number 8, this one maybe.
Okay.
Rattlesnakes.
That's on this side. That's not on the Seattle
That's on
side
this
at all.
side.
There's no rattlesnakes in the Seattle area.
No. So, and I have seen rattlesnakes when I'm on the trail, but
They,
they don't go after you.
they
They're
it's not
just-
like they're chasing you
Yeah, but if
down.
you stumble on one, they will strike.
Yeah, but mostly they just want to be warm.
When I lived in the Palisades, because of a lot of hot rock and
Yeah.
stuff, I saw a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I never had. I don't think I ever had one actually strike at me.
No.
They warn you, and you hear that
You
noise.
hear
just
'em.
They-
go around.
They
Yeah.
want you to leave them alone.
Yeah.
They
They
do
don't want-
not
they don't wanna
want to
be
tangle with
messed
something
with.
that big.
Yeah. So, anyways, number 9. This is
What is that one?
stupid. Sitting in endless traffic, longing to be anywhere else.
That is dangerous because that causes
That's-
so many accidents over there.
That's not over
Serious
here.
road
No,
rage.
but Thor and I lived in that for 13 years.
It causes serious
Sitting
road rage.
in endless traffic. It does create road
Oh my
rage.
gosh. I've seen it from my husband.
You know.
That was the last one.
Washington's
Endless-
not too
sitting
bad.
in endless traffic.
Now, honestly, if I didn't live in Washington my whole life, that list would terrify me. But most of that's
the
not a
only
big
thing
deal.
I would even be worried about would be the rattlesnakes. Actually,
Yeah.
that's the only thing.
But the way that list sounds, I mean, it's like earthquakes, tsunamis,
earthquakes,
and
tsunami,
tornadoes.
there's serial killers and rattlesnakes.
I mean, it sounds horrific, but it's not.
but
that stuff's
you
not
have
that
to realize
bad.
that most of that stuff isn't actually because Washington's really two different places.
How
The
long
west
has it
side
been
and the
since you
east
heard
side.
About a serial killer. I mean,
It's,
Yeah.
It really should be two different states.
It should be. because they're so different.
If it becomes two different states, we might come back.
You should. Once we became, I can't remember what they were going to call.
Liberty.
Oh, I thought it was like
I think she's right.
something
Seems like I
stupid.
heard Liberty.
Okay, I thought it was something stupid.
Centralia.
It's going to be called, East Washington or something. Anyways. Well, okay. So
Chilling in the E-dub.
chill. So we both,
I mean, I don't think you're ever going to find a place that's perfect.
you won't. You won't. You absolutely won't.
I
You
was
just have to, decide what you're willing to live with, I guess.
yeah.
Serial killers and rattlesnakes. All right, that's fine.
Flash flooding,
Flash
dust
flooding.
storms.
Tornadoes, whatever. It's-
No tornadoes in Arizona or
No.
tsunamis or earthquakes. But there's some flash flooding and some dust storms.
Monsoon. The monsoons look pretty gnarly, though.
That monsoon season is usually in the summer,
Yeah.
is what I've been told. And I heard they get some amazing lightning.
It sounds like you guys could play Jumanji.
We might be able to.
Just saying. Just saying.
You know, I kind of wanted that game anyway.
You should try it. Sounds like you guys could do that. Arizona, the bugs, the tarantulas, and the scorpions, and the monsoons.
But they only mentioned
Sounds like Jumanji to me.
they only mentioned one bug though on that whole list.
They did. I'm surprised they only
Just
mentioned
the
one.
the bark
Just the
scorpion
bark
out of all those
scorpion.
bugs is the only one that can actually kill somebody if they are compromised immune system or young or very old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only one that can actually do anything. The other ones. Oh, you know what they do have? They have they have jaguars there now.
Do they?
Yeah, they just started migrating back over from Mexico.
Do they have the wild boars down there too?
I don't know about wild boars.
There's something that looks like a pig. I can't remember.
There
what
was
it's
something
called.
that looks like a pig, but I don't think it's a boar.
If
And it's
remember.
tiny
Wild
and it's kind
boars
of
are nasty.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
fucking mean. Like it's become a problem down there, like in the southern states. The
I
wild
think that's
boars.
in Texas.
It might
Yeah.
be in Texas.
The one that looks like a pig is more like a rodent, though. I've heard.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't think it's dangerous. They're just
the
annoying.
RUS.
Oh.
RUSs.
Experts estimate that there is between 500 to and 1,000 wild hogs
Hogs. Okay.
in Arizona. The feral animals have been spotted primarily not where we're going to be because I can't even pronounce any of these.
A mule or that's something weird.
It's not that one, Thor, though.
I know.
Are there wild boars? Feral hogs. They're not.
Feral hogs.
So they were people's. They look like regular pigs. They look.
Yeah, but they're mean. They charge at you and stuff. They've killed people. Like literally killed people. You do not want to be killed by a wild hog.
Well, I don't think I'm going to
I
be
could
out.
not write that in your obituary because that would be the funniest shit ever, and I would not be able to stop laughing. Heather was killed by a wild hog.
Javelina is what the ones in
That
called.
yeah, show her that one.
I mean, it looks like a pig.
It looks
pig
mean.
almost, but
Okay.
medium
Yeah,
sized
they
animal
actually
looks similar
say
to a wild boar, and they have a mainly short coarse hair. Doesn't say how they act though.
the animals are considered big game species and cannot be killed, injured,
Oh.
or trapped unless certain provisions of Arizona hunting regulations have been met.
Oh shit.
But they have inflicted serious or even fatal wounds on pets and humans. Mm-hmm. Obviously, not that much if they didn't make the list, though.
I remember my brother telling me about the wild hogs or something and how they were like a menace.
Sounds like they're just dangerous to dogs and stuff.
Well, this one said feral pigs living in the United States have been known to attack without provocation and fatally injure human beings. There have been over 100 documented attacks by feral pigs on human beings in the United States. That doesn't say Arizona. Between the years of 1825 and 2012. So there's been 100 documented ones in
I think it's more southern,
like 200 years.
east, southeast.
I remember watching a Naked and Afraid episode. I've watched like 4 of them in my life.
Yeah,
One of them was in Texas, and that's what they were most worried about.
the wild hogs.
Your
wild-
dad has actually scared off some javelinas from their backyard.
They
They-
get so many
they
weird
get some-
wildlife
I
in their
know.
backyard.
and it's really like literally you can the house is it's only like one house lot in between them and the house is on the other side of this little
But it's-
it's like a little green belt in
Yeah.
between a community, and they get all kinds of
Well, because they need a place to live.
yeah.
These animals need a place to live.
Oh, shoot.
Now, we don't have that in our area.
Woods.
We are in the middle of a huge neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think we'll be having a lot of wild animals.
I don't think we'll even get like the bugs and the tarantulas and anything like that because we're not near the desert. Sorry, baby. I know you really want a pet tarantula.
Yeah.
Cubby's like, no, she doesn't.
But I got a
If
cage.
you want
Do
me to
you
visit,
want me to
you
visit or
do
not?
Your daughter bought me the cage.
I understand that, but do you want me to visit or not? If you're a pet tarantula, I do not want to see it.
I wouldn't show it to you.
I can't be in a room where I will be in.
It wouldn't be in that. It would be, you
Okay.
just have to make sure you use my bathroom.
Just telling you. Thor knows what I'm talking about.
I'm not going to
won't.
do what I did to Heidi.
Okay, just all right.
Oh, yeah.
No.
If it got out, I wouldn't not tell you.
Okay.
Yeah. Heidi
And I
came
would have
stayed
to
for a week
I would
while
have to
that
stay
thing was
in a
wild our
hotel.
house.
You understand that, right?
If the spider got out,
Yes.
it's not going to get out. I wasn't the one that let Snuggles out.
Okay, I'm just saying if it was loose
You
in the
what?
house.
I didn't let Snuggles
Oh,
out.
I thought
Chad
you said
did.
I was the one. I'm like, wait, what?
No, I was not.
Okay.
Chad
I-
removed a bar from the cage because he was done letting opening the Snuggles top thing because he was scared of her
and
because
that
she was
thing
starting to be so
squeezed out of
fast.
a hole like this.
There's a reason you don't remove a bar.
Yeah.
They can get into small spots. You don't remove a bar off its cage.
Oh, and this was one that like made its whole entire cage a cocoon.
Yes.
So like you could just see little tunnel parts. So you could never even tell where this thing was at.
That's
yeah,
creepy.
Yeah, but
And-
That's
remember,
creepy as
remember what
shit.
she did?
Oh yeah.
She molted,
Yeah.
and she made it look perfect. Like usually
It
the
was,
molting is
like,
like
where you
upside
could
down
see
and
it.
stuff, but it was like this. Like she was like it was like this in the cage. Like it looked like her.
And this is the fastest freaking tarantula ever.
She is a starburst tarantula.
Oh
It
my
is the
God.
fastest tarantula in the world,
They move.
and she's venomous
Quick.
too.
They move
Yeah,
really
see,
fast.
that's I'm not like.
I
winning
was
me over
fine.
here.
I was so fine those 2 weeks. We survived in the
she
house
finally
fine,
got hungry though, because like we found her,
and she was not.
I randomly went up the stairs with a
Yes.
flashlight instead of turning on the light. I don't
Yes.
even know why. I don't remember why. But she was literally on the wall right by the bathroom where her cage
cage
was in
is.
the bathroom.
Oh.
And it
She
was
was
just like,
hungry.
okay, I'm fine. I need some food. I didn't find anything in this entire house, you fuckers.
So we
But-
were able just to put the cage back on her, and she just went right into the cage, and we just closed the lid.
Oh, it's funny. My room, the guy who let her out, he literally duct taped the inside of his door every night, like
Yeah.
the entire door.
Until I said the one thing to him: "What if you just lock the
What if
spider
she's already in there with
here
you? Oh.
with you?"
Fuck. I'm amazed he didn't go sleep in his Jeep after that.
Well, he tried to bug bomb. He tried to bug bomb our
Oh,
house
like,
to
no,
kill
you're
her.
not doing that, dude.
That's what we said. We're like, and he was like, what? She's dangerous." I'm like, we're not
I
on
just like
her,
kind of have to be on his side right here.
but we're not on her
let her
food
out. He
chain.
brought her into
Yeah,
the house.
he
Yeah,
let her
I-
out.
Yeah, and to be honest, I wouldn't get that close to the cage because I can't even even tiny spiders. I can't even kill them because I can't get that close to them because
I don't
it
want you
freaks
to
me
kill
out.
them.
I can't even do that, so I can't even.
More people, actually, you know what the most dangerous animal that kills the most people in the world, and it's millions of people it kills every year.
Hippos.
Mosquitoes.
Oh,
And
Mosquito.
that's
Guess-
not an animal. That's a bug.
Ask National Geographic. They actually
still
say
not an
it's
animal.
they remember the deadliest animals. That was number one. It
Wow.
actually said
It's
it was
not
the
an
number
animal,
one.
it's
We
a
watched
bug.
that
It's still a
documentary.
bug, but yes, they did actually. Put
Yeah,
it on there
mosquitoes
because it
carry
does-
malaria.
Yeah, they carry
And
nasty
guess
disease.
what kills mosquitoes?
Spiders.
Spiders.
Don't kill the spiders.
If you kill the spider, your karma is you're going to get bit by a mosquito.
And
That's
hope
your
you don't
karma.
get malaria.
Oh, wait.
Get
How
frickin'
often do I
malaria.
get
You might
bit-
get COVID from
Hey,
it now, though.
I'm gonna get COVID from the mosquitoes now.
You might. Hey, how
Stop
often?
killing spiders.
How often do I get bit by mosquitoes?
Never.
No, they know. They bite me. That mosquito has a target on its head from every spider in the world.
Oh, mosquitoes.
I don't kill spiders
love
though,
me.
and they bite the shit out
Mosquitoes love me.
of me. I hate mosquitoes. Those fuckers. I mean,
I know.
They don't
They're-
like
may-
me.
maybe it's
horrid.
maybe
It's a
my
blood type.
alcohol content. that
It's
they're
your
like,
blood type. I've heard that they're attracted to certain blood types. Yeah.
Now,
probably
I
what
was
it is.
thinking that I have a blood they don't like, but they crush my sister.
Oh, what blood
And that's
type
a
are you?
twin sister.
I don't even know.
They don't
Oh.
know. I don't know. You
I
know
don't
yours?
think it's normal. It's not like but it's not super rare, but it's not like the normal one everybody has. But I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I asked my dad, and he said he doesn't know what I am either.
Ask your doctor next time.
Yeah.
Do they have it in the
If we have a
chart?
new
I'm
doctor.
sure they have it in your chart.
Yeah, you might be able to find it on my chart even.
Yeah.
How would they even know what it was though? They've never checked my blood.
They need to know
You've
that
never
kinda
had
shit.
any blood work
Oh,
done.
I've had blood work done.
Well, then,
Then
they're gonna know.
then they have it.
Oh. Well, where do you find it at?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Ask Google.
Google.
How do I find my
How do I
blood
find
type
my
on
blood
my
type?
chart?
Uh-huh.
All right, guys, we're going to sign off while Heather looks up her blood type. If anyone's super curious, we can post it on our Facebook page later if you can find it.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna be able to find it.
Okay.
I've asked my parents
Never really cared.
and my sister, and she doesn't even know.
What?
No. Test results? You think it'd be on that
Who knows?
menu?
All right.
Blood top.
Say goodbye, Heather.
Bye.
Bye, Heather.
We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Hey, if you guys want to drop us a line at yahoo.com, you can send us an
Of
email.
course, they want to drop us a line.
Yeah, and tell us your blood type. And we'll be super interested. And we'll post ours if Heather finds hers because I
Yeah.
know what mine is.
And then we'll figure out which blood types are the ones that the mosquitoes love. Because what is your
Yeah.
blood type?
AB positive.
Okay.
I must be that because they freaking love me.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. We'll see you later. Peace.